Today we're building an epic new snowmobile shop located in Iowa Springs. We're selling top-of-the-line Polaris snowmobiles, so we need to get it set up for a grand opening next week. Let's get into it. So, this shop is going to be an addition to our snowmobile shop, and I'll show you guys right where we're putting it. As you can see, we've got this snowplow shop to our left, and then right in this empty parking lot, this is where we're going to put the new snowmobile shop. Should be a perfect location. Nice thing is it's located right downtown, so we'll be able to get some customers in the neighborhood that are looking to have some fun while we've got some snow still on the ground. And before we build out this new snowmobile shop, I want to add some upgrades to the snowplow shop, and we're going to go buy some more equipment. We've got plenty of space. As you can see, I could probably get 4 or 5 more vehicles in here, and we're going to do just that. So first of all, let's go jump on the computer, and then we're going to pick all this stuff up by semi. So see you guys on the computer. All right, so the truck we're going with is Dodge Ram 3500. So this thing's super nice. It's got the turbo diesel Cummins, and as you can see, we've got the massive mowing logos on the side still, but that's okay because you guys know in the summer and springtime we go mowing. So anyhow, we're gonna leave them on. I don't want to rip them off, and we're gonna build this thing out to be a snow plow setup. Should be a perfect thing, and then we can also use it in the spring and summer when we start mowing. So first of all, oh my gosh, you can do some pretty crazy wheel upgrades on this thing. We're not looking to go to SEMA, so I think we're gonna keep it pretty simple. I do want dualies for this truck. The reason I say that is we need a lot of weight as much as we can get, so we're gonna add that. We get the drag tune. Probably only need the full send turbo diesel. Interesting. That's a lot of words there. But then we're going to add the bumper, full paint and the stock bumper, and then grill paint. Can we do that? I think we're going to do chrome. Yeah, the chrome always looks good on these trucks. I'm not really a big fan of the painted grill, so we'll do that. Headlights. Oh, yeah. I remember this truck. This thing is nice. All right. I think we're going to go with these ones. These ones are the most modern looking ones. We don't need the orange halo. I wonder what they look like. We'll just get them. We'll see if they're cool or not. I obviously need the tow mirrors, door handles, painted badges. There's so many options on this thing. Yeah, Cummins badges, beds. Okay, so we could do a flatbed or we could do a regular dual wheel. All right, yeah, let's do a dually. I don't really need a flatbed for anything, but it would be nice. It doesn't look the best. I think we're gonna go with just a standard bed. Rear bumper. What do we need for that? All right, paint that. Tailgate handle. Wow, there's a lot of options on this stuff. All right, and then we got our cab lights. What can we do? All right, yeah, we'll add cab lights. Probably pretty nice to have at night. And then we got a plow attachment. Can we get plow and trailer hitch? So we got everything we need. Now, the color I want to go with for this one is a different one. We're going to go with kind of a dark blue because I've got a custom plow, new V plow we're going to use. So there's our blue. Let's see what we're doing for that. Design color. All right, this thing looks good. Let's go ahead and buy it. 83K. Now check this beast out. This is the new Prowler XVP plow, the V plow. So this is going to look really good on the truck. It's going to perform even better. So we'll add this. Blade markers. We're going to do obviously red. Lights, yes. Oh yeah, this thing looks sweet. All right, I'm curious to see how it performs too. We do have a few jobs to do today before we build the new snowmobile shop. So all right, we got this thing bought. Last thing we're buying is an interesting one, and it is a giant snow blower. Check this thing out. It is 200 horsepower. Jeez, pretty crazy. But this is the content snow blower. It's a heavy duty for the wheel loader, so we're gonna be able to use this on top of the box plow we've got. All right, logo, we don't need that. Work lights, this looks good. I like the colors on it. Should match our wheel loader pretty good. But we're gonna need to grab the semi for this thing because it is giant. Check it out. I think it's got its own system to give it enough power to turn those blades and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm curious to see how it performs. We're going to use both of the new vehicles today, so let's go pick it up. All right, boys, we made it to the shop where we pick all of our equipment up at. We got the semi because we need to load on the new snowblower. This thing's going to take up like a majority of the trailers too, so it's good we brought this thing. They do have a wheel loader around side, which we're going to use to load this thing up, so should work out pretty good. The truck setup turned out great. I think this is going to be sweet. If you guys want me to switch out the logos, I can do that, but honestly, I kind of like the massive moon logos. All right, let's fire up our new dually. Takes a little second to turn over here. Oh yeah, this thing sounds like a Cummins. This is gonna be the best plow truck. Oh my gosh, listen to this thing. Ready? Oh yeah, boys. American made diesel. All right, this is gonna be a fun day. I can already tell. This might be our truck we'll just use for the snowmobile shop too. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. The plow doesn't work? What? It's gotta be a joke. All right, that V-Plow is a piece of junk, but don't worry. I bought the next best thing. We bought a extended boss plow, DXT. I don't think we got to use the other one, so you guys at least will get a better one. That's gonna be fun too. So let's get hooked up to that thing. That'll be our V-Plow truck setup right here with the Dodge Cummins. I think this might work out even better. And this one actually works. Oh, this is perfect. Look at the height. You can set it right to the ground level. And obviously, you guys know it's got the wings, so you can fold them in if you're doing some more highway style plowing or road, parking lot, whatever else. I usually try try to keep it angled one direction, and then you can raise and lower the height based on that. So, all right, guys, let's go test this thing out. Let's see how it does in this parking lot here. We got a small little spot, so let's drop it down, and here we go. Oh, yeah, this is going to work like gold, dude. I don't think gold works, but you get the point. Yeah, this is going to work really good for parking lots. It's so easy to lift up to. Look at that. I can control it all with just a flip of a switch. Lift up. Look at the snow pile this thing pushes too. Not bad. Now I'm curious, how does it do with the V plow? Let's see. We'll set it down. We'll see how it does. Here we go. Not bad. It's kind of used more for breaking up like the mountains we've got. So that's good. But what I want to do is I want to try and angle it forward facing. Let's see. Yeah, just like this. I think this is optimal height. So then you can clean up every little bit. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I don't think it left much behind. All right, that's sweet. We're gonna load up, is that our truck? I forgot we left this thing here. This is our Ford too. We got another Ford truck, if you guys were wondering, but we're gonna load up the snow blower real quick. So see you guys when we get this thing on the trailer. All right, we got this thing detached, so we should be good to strap it down, and then we'll be heading down the road. All right, we'll do 2 straps, should be good. This thing's pretty heavy. It's just you don't want it to fly off the trailer because we got blades on this thing. So dangerous heavy haul. But besides the point, it'll be cool once we can test it out. So we're gonna get both of these setups back, guys, and then we're gonna be heading out for some jobs before we build the new snowmobile shop. So see you in a bit. All right, we made it back to the shop, guys. So we got more equipment, which is pretty sweet. We're gonna go ahead, back this thing into the shop. We got the truck in the way, of course, so I think we should be able to, we got lights right there. Hold on, we're gonna go off-roading a little bit in the semi-truck, but we need to back this thing in the shop with the trailer, and then what I'll do is I'll back up to a point where we can connect this thing to the new wheel loader, so should work out pretty smooth. Oh, that's too much. Remember, the wheels on those trailers kind of turn. This is interesting. There we go. All right, not bad. And then we'll be able to just detach from the boss plow and attach to the new snowblower to test it out. All right, let's get this thing unstrapped. That looks good. Let's get the overhead door open up for the wheel loader, and then we'll be able to back out with this thing. Let's see, button right here. All right, door's almost open. Then we'll be able to go grab that thing. We'll go test it out. We actually have a parking lot literally right across the street, so this will be great. We don't have to drive for a couple minutes or so. We literally have a few seconds across the street. All right, we got this thing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. As you guys saw, when I hooked up to the thing, I guess it like automatically turned around or angled in a direction. I don't know if it's got auto angling, but that'd be pretty cool. We do have to make sure we watch these people too. There's a lot of people walking in the snow. They all tell me they got to get 10,000 steps a day or else. And I say, what's the second part? And they can't answer that question. So I said, okay, stay out of my way. Let's get this thing fired up here. Oh, okay. We need to angle it though. There's a heavy duty snowblower. We have to operate with extreme safety. Does it have auto angling? Look at that. Ready? Watch this. Oh, look at that. You can extend the full width. I don't know what that does, but it might shoot it farther. We'll have to see. Oh, yeah. Look at this, boys. That is a lot of snow. I was literally just talking about this last episode. We need a bigger snow blower, and boom, we got one. So this should actually work out pretty good. It runs at a 6-mile-per-hour speed. Yeah, this is nice. Look at this. We got to go until this building, so I think we're good to turn off the blades, and we'll back up, and we're going to angle it all in this direction towards that parking lot because they didn't pay, but this parking lot... Oh my gosh, I almost just smoked that person. Thank gosh I didn't. But yeah, anyhow, we got paid for this parking lot. And then maybe since we're messing up the other person's parking lot, they'll pay us to get the job done. All right, I think this thing's got some sort of auto sensing because I keep adjusting it, which is interesting. Here, we're going to push it to the other side. That'll work out okay. I just don't want it to hit the cars. So once we get closer to those, we'll try and go over the cars in terms of distance. But check this out. This is a sweet looking setup. Oh my gosh. This might be the most sophisticated snowplow shop we've ever had, but probably 3 more passes will be done. There, looks good. We'll turn it off. It's just so much more efficient because we can get it all done with 1 pass. We don't have to like fix any mess ups or anything. So pretty sweet. All right, here we go. Fire it back up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push it forward because I don't want it to go in those cars. So it's going to go right in front of us. It'll go all the way to the end of the parking lot. Working overtime here. Check this out. Oh, I wonder if it's going to be able to handle these. Building a snow pile in front of us. It's still going. This is crazy. All right, right up until this point. Looks good. All right, let's lift it up and 1 more pass. We should be good to clear out just in front of those cars. Got a little bit on the road. We'll clean this back up. Here we go. All right, we're gonna have to do the same thing. So this is gonna be the real test for this machine because it doesn't let me angle it higher. I don't know if it's because it's got so much power. It doesn't want us to like shoot it in the wrong direction. But anyhow, we're gonna do the same protocols last time, and this will be the real test for this thing. So, all right, boys, let's see how much power it's got. Here we go. A little bit to the left. There we go. We don't want to leave anything behind. Oh, we're burying these cars. Okay, this might not be the best idea. All right, don't worry. I can angle it to the right. We'll just go right behind the bumper of this thing. Oh yeah, look at this thing go. We're gonna have 1 more pass. We got pretty close to those cars to clear it out. I'll see you guys when we're done. We're ready to build the new snowmobile shop. How about that? All right, guys, job is done for the day. So let's jump into construction mode and get to work building a new snowmobile shop. That went pretty good. I did want to do something with a larger snowblower. We got the job done in a matter of a few minutes here. Left a little mess in the road. What's going on here? Oh, there's a fight going on. It doesn't matter. Let's jump into construction mode. But before we do, guys, if you want to see this turn into a series, hit the like button. Help me out to make more videos and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Let's go. All right, so I got a custom shop built just for this new dealership, or shop you could call it. Here it is. Check it out, the Snowmobile Shop. Pretty good name, very simple and clean, and it actually is pretty small for the amount of space we've got on the lot. What we're gonna do is we're gonna place it down on an angle. I want the sign to be seen, and I also want it to be in the daylight. So I think if we do it right here on the corner, this will work out good because I don't want people looking in the service shop where we're doing service work. So right here will work out great. We'll place it down. Looks good. Now we'll build in all of our details. Obviously, we've got a lot more space. How we're gonna make it feel like a good and nice shop. So what we're gonna do for starters is I do want to fix up. We got like a wheat field next to us. Let's go ahead and add back in some grass. So we'll place this down for starters. There we go. So now we got that. When the summertime comes and the snow melts, we'll have that. I think we'll expand all Polaris vehicles in the springtime for any off-roading. But for now, we're gonna start with snowmobile. Next up, we're gonna separate the parking lot with a concrete texture. So what this is gonna do is this is going to allow us to have our main dealership right here, and then we're gonna separate it with some hedges. We're gonna place them all the way down here, and this could be an extra space for an unfilled business. So if you guys want me to put something cool here, go comment down below. So we'll leave this as our mystery business. Actually, we're gonna complete it with the hedges all around. I've actually wanted to do this before. That looks good. We're gonna add in some trees for the aesthetic. All right, looks great. And I think we're ready almost about just to go buy some snowmobiles, and then we'll be having a dealership here. We do have some smaller trees I do want to add in too. Maybe some details we'll add in as we go. But all right, that looks pretty sweet, guys. Let's go buy some snowmobiles after we check out the new shop. You guys have seen similar builds to this, but we got the logo right there. At nighttime, we can actually turn the logos on now. So there's a light up logo. Let's see, here's the switch. We'll see if they fire up. Yep, should be lit up out there. Yeah, look at that. Polaris Off-Road Snowmobile Shop. Looks good. We actually got a classic snowmobile, so it turned out pretty cool, but that is a Polaris, so looks pretty sweet. We got the shop here, and then offices to our left. Even got ourselves a snow tree. Not bad. Here's the office. Very nice. All right, guys, go build a couple of snowmobiles. We're gonna start with two. So whatever our two favorite colors are, let's go build them out. All right, here it is, boys. We've got the Rocky Mountain King Pros. These are the Polaris 600. We can upgrade it to the 850 though. We're going big on this dealership. We got a big budget, and we're gonna add all the options as much as we can on this stuff. So handlebar cover, obviously yes. Rear guard decal scheme. I actually like the outlined one like this. Shows it a little better. And then we got our color presets. But if we want to, we can take it to the next level and build out something extreme. So we got red, white, and blue setup, which is pretty cool. A little crazy though. Some people prefer to just go with their standard main base color. So what I'm gonna do for our main color, my favorite color you guys know is blue. We got a blue here. We've got a darker blue, and we have a light ice blue. I'm really rocking with this darker style blue. It matches our new truck, so that's kind of why I want to build it. And then we can go in with all the details we got. So let's go ahead. We're gonna highlight all that stuff. Oh yeah, the red accent on this thing looks sweet. Okay, this is gonna stay blue, so let's put that back. That looks good. Rail color, we're gonna go black on that, I'm pretty sure. Well, unless we could do blue. Yeah, that looks okay. But honestly, yeah, honestly, black on everything. Tunnel color, blacked out, step color, spring color. What if we did red for that? Yep. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Okay, front arm color, obviously black that out. I don't think we have anything else left. Everything's customized. We got our blue setup. Here we go. And then we're just gonna switch the theme setups for a purple. Maybe something a little darker. There we go. We're not gonna go red for the secondary though, because we're going green. That's right, boys. This is gonna look sweet. Hold on. This has got to go purple too. But the green and purple theme is always a cool looking color. So we're going to build that out. What we got to do is the spring color, green. Oh yeah, this is sweet. What a vehicle. Oh, I guess Thanos, he's kind of purple, as well as the grave digger you guys know from the monster truck series. That is a green and purple main color, so pretty sweet. We're gonna build this thing out. We already did, so let's buy it there. 15K. We're gonna go pick them up, bring them on back, and then we're gonna go ride one, test it out, see what this thing's like. So see you guys when we get the new sleds delivered. All right, boys, here they are. They've arrived back at the new shop. So we only started with two, yes, but these things are pretty powerful. So we're gonna throw on a helmet, and then we're gonna go ride on some trails out there and see what these things can do. So put on our helmet comment. There we go. Looking good now. We'll jump on the blue one. This is mine. And then we'll sell that purple one probably to customers. So this is going to be not for sale. So that's actually the first time I haven't sold or put up for sale something that we have at our dealerships. But I want to have something for the winter time. We got the trails right in front of us. So we're going to jump on right here. I wanted something that we could take out and not have to worry about it being sold the next day. Because I can do modifications, tune it up. And look at this thing just plow through the snow. You guys know we got a lot of snow. I should be able to go about 50 through this stuff without causing any accidents. But yeah, this thing rips, boys. The 850's got a lot of power, and it just throwing snow. And then we can do a little bit of a field crossing just to get over this other side here. Oh yeah, look at this thing go, boys. I wonder if we can do a wheelie on it. I don't know in this much snow. Might have to get a jump or two. Did somebody say jump? Here we go, boys. Send it. Oh, that wasn't a jump. That was a hill. Hold on. I think we got one right here, boys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. We got a lot of speed. Send it. Oh, landed it. All right, not bad. Check this out. Is it a little river? Oh, we could ride this. It's like ditches. We just gotta make sure we don't hit rocks or we're gonna screw up the skis a little bit. All right, guys, fun day. We're gonna end it out at Jackson's Sawmill. This is gonna be the next trail we go on. If you guys want to hit 1,000 likes and come back for some snowmobiling with the boys, let me know. Comment down below what we should add to the new shop. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one.